I think we're going to do that one exhibition match right now with the...
So the final official score with 9.1 seconds remaining in the third period is 15-0. And that picks up 5 points for Cuesta, makes it a 53-3 victory. And we'll have the exhibition right here. Is Jacob Purdy versus Nick Cegelski back here for another look at it. And so there you have your final.
Is this Cegelski's third match? Because if he wrestled Sac City or Sac State,
this is Cegelski's third match of the day. So he's
well, he's one of their better wrestlers. So
he's going to push it out. See how you can do out there. Jacob Purdy here. He's back. He's the older brother of 2012 state qualifier Julian Purdy, the Cougars captain. Had a nice chat with Julian on Cuesta Sports Monthly, which is still running right now on the Charter Cable Channel 19, so make sure you check that and get a chance to meet Julian Purdy. Julian and Coach Joe Dansby were on there with me, and we got a chance to talk. So here's Jacob, who moved down from Grass Valley to hang out with his younger brother, and he's back into wrestling after a little bit of a layoff. So he and Cegelski here. And, you know, Purdy's jumped right. I can't use the last name, but Jacob Purdy's jumped right back into it and had a very nice start to his first year of collegiate wrestling, despite the layoff. So and it's interesting because he and his brother are similar in size. I think Julian's dropping down a little bit lower, has been wrestling at 141. Well, the older brother stays up at 149 a little bit. I think Julian's more ready to cut than his brother might be. I think that's one of the hardest things about wrestling. I think it was described to me, there's officially three weight classes. There's cutting and hating it. There's your regular weight, and then there's fat and happy. And I know where I'd want to be. But,
if you look up their lineup right now, so George Sakis at 125s, Clemenson at 33s, Purdy at 41s, Purdy at 49. I mean, I think that's pretty well set right there.
Yeah,
that's a strong start right there.
Well,
I mean, as far as
it's going to be interesting to see what happens towards the end of the season. Like we talked about, Connor Pollock is ranked in the state. He's right behind, Julian Purdy's ranked second, and then he has Connor Pollock, who's ranked sixth in the state on his own team. So in that room, that's going to be a tough battle right there. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out between those.
Hey, this year, this was something really good for the sport of wrestling. They're allowing, there's 10 weight classes. They're allowing 12 participants to the regional level. So, for example, Joe is allowed to bring 12, so they can double up on any weight class that they feel fit. That was what was happening. You had too many good kids at one weight, and you can only take one. So this year, at least they approved 2 more wrestlers per team to compete at the level.
It's kind of tough to see that. You've seen that before. We've had some guys who are both ranked in the top 5 in the state, but only one guy can go.
Yeah, you could literally have 2 Cuesta kids competing for a regional state title, a regional title at in the same weight class. But that was the intent. I mean, it was if they're the 2 best wrestlers in the state, then they need to be there.
Yeah, there are only 20 teams in the state right now. It's held solid at that level for a long time now, but with as many high school wrestling programs as there are in the state, it makes it a little tough to find an opening at the community college level sometimes.
You're right, and that's why we had 45 guys try out. I mean, Fresno State got rid of its program, and we get a lot of kids that come here to fulfill their wrestling career, and it's great, but. Like you said, high school wrestling is one of the most participated sport in high school state of California. And women's wrestling has 300 participants in the state women's or girls championships last year.
And Cegelski almost gets no points awarded.
Wow, Jacob, good job.
Yeah, Jacob's got Cegelski now.
Yeah, the one thing, when you look at that, we're in the middle of our weight class. Those kids wrestle each other every day, both Purdy brothers and Pollock, and so that's what makes them better.
Brothers
that's
have already been wrestling each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Jacob Purdy's got a hold of Cegelski. Again, this is Cegelski's third match. He's finishing up his second period of the third match. He is an All-American from the National Collegiate Wrestling Association, but 3 matches in the span of an hour could probably put some fatigue on you. And he's
well, good start here for Jacob.
I'll give you a little rundown right now for Cuesta. George Sakis down there at 125. He is
I got 2 takedowns for them and an escape over here.
Ranked 12th in the state. So George Sakis sit down at the lower weights. Then we move up to 133. We talked about Michael Clemenson, ranked 2nd in the state. 141, Julian Purdy at 4th. Connor Pollock is 6th. And then Jacob Purdy at 141 is 9th. So we have 4, 6, and 9 at 141 in the state rankings. So,
Yeah.
Again, that's where Cuesta's strength is this year.
It's either 4-3 or 6.
At 157, Josh Cortez, ranked 5th. 165, Jason Newcomer, who, again, like the rest of them, received a forfeit. He's ranked 7th, but just behind Newcomer in the same weight class in the same room. Number 11 is John Sinclair. So hopefully we'll see Sinclair and Newcomer get a chance against Sac State today. But Cuesta kind of goes down a little bit. 9th at 184 is Jovan Villalobos, and they're 9th in the state. And Merker, also ranked 9th in the state. So Cuesta, the 6th ranked team in the state, has plenty of wrestlers in those top 10 rankings, or in the rankings. So.
Not sure. It's not sure if it's
definitely
6-3 or 4-3 here, but I think it's 6-3. So it was correct.
I don't think he gave him an escape at the very end there, did he? He's got his escape there. Now he's got his full. See, well, the mat never lies. How does that work here?
Yeah. Looked like that little rest gave Cegelski a little breather there.
Yeah. Now they're talking about this being an exhibition match and going 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and 2 minutes rather than the 3 minutes, 2 minute, 2 minute periods. And Cegelski turned that down. He said he wanted to go the full match. So he's pushing himself. Yeah, when you're out there on the mat, it's just you. There's nobody else out there to help you. So if he felt he was ready to go, he's going to go. When you get to the All-American level, whether it's collegiate club or NCAAs or community college, you don't want to take that easy way out. And Cegelski's just definitely getting pushed here by Purdy, but this is still anyone's match. And Cegelski makes a shot, goes for the leg, can hold on to it.
Did they award a takedown? No.
Got the leg, but couldn't make a move with it.
So this is the third period here, right?
And they both step out again.
Third period.
39 seconds left. Cegelski's got a nice long ride back down to South Central Los Angeles. So I guarantee you we're going to see a nice shot here. Shooting from his knees there is not going to get Purdy down that way. And they lock up top. And he's going for the move. He may not have enough to make that move. And we're in the final 10 seconds, and he just cannot get Purdy down. Almost. Nope. Wow, he went nice job picking his legs back out and keeping him alive for the win. So again, that is an exhibition match, non-scoring. That will conclude the first of our dual meets today. Cuesta will come back up against Sac State. And so we have a 6-4 win for Jacob Purdy in the exhibition. Cegelski, of course, had the lone win for USC in this match. It's a 53-3 win for Cuesta. This is part of the Cuesta TV project. Cuesta Broadcast Communications Professor John Arno and his students from the broadcast production class running everything except for the color commentating and the play-by-play.
Cuesta.edu. Television, radio, broadcast, communication. Explore the world of digital communication and tap into your creative genius. Television, radio, broadcast, communication.
This is your boy, the DUI, and you're listening to KGUR.org.
Your digital future is at Cuesta College right now. Log on to Cuesta.edu now for enrollment dates and class information.
Don't put the boom in the shot.
Blowing it, bro.
Cuesta.edu.